Children as low as 4 years are being exposed to the dangers of the Accra-Tema motorway amid the rapid development of slums along the highway. Equally worrying are the risk of fire damage and criminals using these settlements as hideouts to commit crimes on the stretch.
The Tema West Municipal Assembly, in its major demolition exercise in 2019, demolished over 200 makeshift structures along the Accra-Tema motorway. Few years after, the structures are back. A bigger challenge is the threat it poses to the motorway reconstruction and expansion project, which is underway but has stalled for the last 2 months. The slum is inhabited by hundreds of persons who mostly sell along the motorway and engage in menial jobs. So these are some of the makeshift structures that are making up the slum along the Accra-Tema motorway, and an occupant in this structure can be paying between 120 and 150 Ghana cedis. Well, you know, rent in the capital is quite on the high, and so for them, it really comes in handy. Children of these slum dwellers are exposed to the dangers of the highway. It is even worse when there is no supervision when crossing the stretch. In all these, high cost of living is making matters worse.
Yeah, sometimes how you go cross the road safe, we make hard for you for cross. So the kiddies sometimes more times they feel for them to cross, but how them go cross go that side, you make unless maybe you did the road top, then go hold them hands and you take them cross. For me, as a day I stay here for 2 years, it passed here. So me I see what happened for around everything. So I'm very good. Because of
government must ensure they are relocated because renting is a big issue. The dangers at hand are gross, and it only requires government intervention.
Transport consultant Cecil Gabra finds it worrying.
You cannot control these quarters now. If they couldn't have stopped them, then they can't stop them now because they come in batches, and I understand they came from Sodom and Gomorrah area, and these people hardened. I mean, this is where we have all the criminals coming from. So I encourage the Greater Accra Minister to, as soon as possible, relocate them. You would not believe it that even cables that are supposed to manage the street lights have been stolen.
He called on government to ensure some agencies attached to the motorway reconstruction and expansion project.
I had my share. Last week, I burst my tie in the evening. And honestly speaking, I was very, very scared. It was around 8 o'clock. Lo and behold, 3 cars had the same problem. And what is it? This is iron rods that have, come out from the concrete. So the motorway has elapsed its usage. We need to find solutions to it.
A lot have welcomed the reconstruction and expansion of the Accra-Tema motorway as a move to control some of these pressing challenges and the bigger concern of incessant road crashes. George Quaden, TV3 News, Accra-Tema motorway.